Hey friends, so I got this request from our friend Lucy. She found this picture on Pinterest and she asked me to do this hairstyle to show how it's done. So I'm going to show you how to do that in this video tutorial. So I just started off with the spray bottle and I'm just moisturizing her hair. I'm just getting it damp so that it's nice and easy to work with. Then I made sure her hair was all detangled. And then I'm just going to use the tail end of the comb and I'm going to create a part. And I used the tip of her ear as my guide for this part. And this is what the part looks like. It's just a part from ear to ear. And then I'm going to put a clip on the top part here just so I can get this bottom part in a ponytail, just because I'm not going to be using it for a while. And now you want to just take the top part and part it in half. And now I'm just going to put a clip here because I'm going to be working with it pretty quickly. And this part I'm just going to put a ponytail in it just because I'm not going to be working with it for a while. And I use these colorful elastics. You could use black ones like the picture, but I like a lot of color. I'll leave a link in the description box to what elastics I'm using. So now you just want to make sure her hair is all moisturized and detangled. And then I'm just going to add some of the Blueberry Bliss control paste before I get those elastics in. So now I'm just going to create some parts and I'm going to put elastics in them. So I didn't really have a guide to show me where I'm going to put these parts. So I just did my best to make sure that the parts were all the same size. And you also just want to make sure that the elastics are in line with each other. So I did put the elastics on pretty snug and I made sure that, it wasn't too tight that it was hurting her or that her scalp was lifting or anything like that. So you just want to try your best to make sure it's not hurting her or, it's not too tight. So friends, I do this part on camera while I'm talking and not do the voiceover because it would be kind of difficult. Okay, so you part this directly in line with this one, and this part is a mess. But then what you're gonna do is you're not gonna do anything with this one right now. What you're gonna do is take this one, the second one, and you're going to split it in half. Okay.
And make like a braid.
No, we're not doing a braid. You're gonna split it in half and maybe hold this part with this so it doesn't get in your way. Then you're going to take that and combine it with this first part right here. So you're just gonna combine it. And you're gonna put an elastic. Spray some water in it because I like her hair to be nice and moist. And you want this to be kind of, tight. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
So just gonna put that elastic here. Let's put it in. This is definitely a style that I wouldn't keep in her hair at night just because it is a tight style. So when you take it out, when we take it out tonight, I'm going to take it all out, like cut it with scissors. And then, so yeah, I'll take them out and then I'm just gonna massage her edges with some castor oil. So now you're gonna do the same thing to the next part where the other part was. Make a nice line. And these combs, I tell you, I love this comb. I have a black one. My sister-in-law brought me back. She went to Florida. She brought me back this cute pink one. Okay, so I made the part. Now I'm putting that in there. So I just make sure it's nice and moisturized. You guys know I like the hair moisturized when I do it. Nice and wet, damp. It doesn't need to be wet, just nice and damp.
Yeah.
And also just make sure it's all detangled. Okay, so now what you're gonna do, what color is it over here? So I need my yellow elastic. I always just keep the elastics on my mouth so I'm not reaching for them. I know it's gross, it tastes disgusting, but I don't know, I just have it, I do it. So you're not going to be connecting the parts that are right beside each other. So see these squares, they're in like together, like right beside each other. You're not going to be connecting, this hair will not be connecting with this hair. The hair that's gonna be connecting with this hair is gonna be the ones right beside the part that's in the square that's in front of that part. If that makes any sense, I hope it does, but you'll see me do it. So this is a little bit naughty, so I wanna. So you're gonna split them in part. Just make sure that it's the same, like, you know, amount of hair in both parts, and then I want to make sure that this is okay. So you're gonna grab that part. You have this part already, and you're gonna connect them, and you're gonna put the elastic in. Make sure it all feels like it's detangled. Mine does. And you want to try to get it in line with this. You want to get this ponytail in line with this ponytail. Try your best anyways. I might not get it. Make sure there's no hair connecting from other parts. No hair trying to get into this ponytail. That's what I'm trying to say. See? Try to get it in line, and then there we go. Then I just make it, tighten it just a little bit. Make a part here. See, when there's like a knot in it, I will just gently pull it apart, and it ends up always pulling apart. But this one is not coming apart easy. Oh, well, there it is. I'm still gonna put a little bit of water. Put water in it, and it usually, yeah, it just comes out nice. So you wanna make sure that these are in line, make it as straight as you possibly can. This, my clip. And now, so this one, because it's directly in front of this one, you're not gonna be using it. So you want to put it in this, but actually you're going to want to use the other one, this yellow one, because it's beside the orange, right? So what should I do? Yeah, since this one is already parted, I'm just going to get this one in the yellow, split them in half. We're almost done. And then put it in there. So we're not going to be using this one. So we will.
Is it just a half hairstyle?
Half hairstyle? What do you mean?
Of the hair.
No. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm not doing the whole hair. The other ones, maybe you'll keep it out. I don't know. We'll see. So, okay, so you're gonna grab this one beside the orange. You're gonna get that green one. It's beside the orange, and I'm gonna grab the yellow.
Yay!
And I need to detangle this because I can feel some knots in here. Naughty, naughty. Where's mine? Put them in. Put it in. Make sure it's in line with this one as best as you can. So we're gonna make this part here.
Daddy food puffs.
Okay, so we're not gonna be using this one because it's in front of this one. So we'll put that there, but you need half of this. So we're gonna have to take it. You'll get used to it after, once you start doing it. You'll know what you need.
It looks cute.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm just gonna put that elastic in. Try to make sure it's in line with the other elastic. So here, oh. Now, we will take this and this, and we're going to, so we'll need, so now, hope, I don't know.
Battery's running.
I know. And I don't know if it stopped, friends, when I was talking, but we're gonna use orange. These elastics, I'll have them in the link below. Oh, okay, so this is really dry. Before I get that in, I gotta moisturize it a bit. Okay, you wanna make sure it's nice and moisturized when you're putting them in too. So this one, you just grab the one and you're just gonna put it together. And I'm gonna just grab a little bit of Blueberry Bliss. Yeah, I don't know where my toothbrush is, but I'm just gonna grab a little bit on my finger and just put it here. That will work. And then, what color do I need now? Yellow. And then, okay, so I wanted to show you what I did. I fixed these three elastics here. As you can see, I pulled them back a bit. So instead of having it in the middle of the square like how I had it, I said these ones, you know, put them in the middle of the square. I just pulled it all the way to the back of the square, and this is the reason why. Let's see. Because as you can see with these ones, I didn't do these three yet, but it kind of like, you can't really see how these nice designs here. So whereas this one, you know, it gives you more room to see the lines. So what I do, see how this one's like kind of in the middle of the square. So I'm just gonna take the scissors, and I'm just showing you too how I cut it. When I take the scissors and cut it, I just grab just like that, and then I cut it, and then it just comes out real easily. I'm gonna grab another pink one. Put your head down. Sakura, put your head down. And then I'm just pulling it back. As far as back as I can go. So I'm just gonna do the same thing for these two here. Okay, so now, you know, this is like, I really like it like this, like, you know, there's not really any curl definition. I didn't put anything in it to define her curls, but I think it's really cute when sometimes she can wear her hair fluffy. And Sakura, do you still like to wear your hair fluffy sometimes? Like sometimes she asks me when we take her to daycare if she could
wear little braids.
No, you asked me if you can wear it fluffy. Remember the other day? She wanted me to just put her hair out and let it all out. But
she didn't let me.
I didn't let her that day because I already did her hair. So I wasn't gonna take it out and do it again. But anyways, this is all nice and detangled. I don't need to, you know, detangle it or anything. Or, you know, you could put it in a ponytail. I don't know. I wouldn't put it in a ponytail. You could. Because, you know, it's really cute. Look, really cute. I love the colors. I love how it looks with all the colors, but I really like it like this.
I really like it when it's out.
Hey, don't touch. So you can clean up the edges with some Blueberry Bliss. I'm gonna put just a little bit. You know, we already put some in there. Just clean it up a bit.
Because you did it on a brush.
What happened here? I'm trying to figure out where these go. These edges want to go. See, here's my edges. Okay, do not touch. Don't do this. So my friends, I know this is a long video, but I felt like in order for you to really understand this one for beginners, I needed to do a full out video. I mean, I did cut some things off, but anyways, my friends, if you learned something from this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We love ya.